everybody, welcome back to the brand new video here on this Saturday night. We're going to go back and do an encore presentation here, and we're going to do a second box of Bob Ross. We showed this to you last week on the channel, and man, did we ever have a nice hit last week. I think it was actually 2 weeks ago. We pulled a 1-of-1 Jacob Wilson for RDP cards. Just a crazy hit. And we're going to try it again. Actually, that hit got picked up by Topps, and Topps uploaded it on their social media, the 1-of-1 in a short. So let's see if we can do that again for Frederick. Frederick, good luck. That's also EO from Whatnot. We're hoping that we can get something big. We get 2 autos. We get 8 packs. We get 10 cards per pack. And some of these cards go for big money. For example, we had an Art of the Steal, Shohei Ohtani, which I think was like a $300 card out of, I think it was out of 50 or out of 75. The base cards go for good money on eBay, and these boxes also go for good money. Around $900 a box now. After tax, you're going to be paying about $950 a box. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope everybody has had a very pleasant Saturday, and I hope you're having a great weekend. Speaking of our breaks and all of that good stuff, we have a special Tuesday break. We have to actually rearrange our whole schedule here. We're going to be live on Whatnot and YouTube doing breaks and $1 sales for the next 4 days starting on Sunday. Sunday is our typical break day. Monday, we're doing our dollar sales. We're moving that up a day because Bowman Chrome is due to come to me on Tuesday. So we have a special release party of Bowman Chrome on Tuesday. There's links in the description for all of those if you want to go and bookmark those live streams now. And again, if you don't have Whatnot, no big deal. You can watch here on YouTube as well. We simulcast, so you can see it on whichever platform you prefer. Obviously, you got to have a Whatnot account if you'd like to buy into the breaks. And then we'll be live with more Bowman Chrome on Wednesday. So we'll be live on Sunday, Monday with dollar sales, Tuesday and Wednesday this coming week. All right, we got a paintbrush in here. This is a special Bob Ross commemorative paintbrush. Topps X Bob Ross on there. And let's see what we can find. We'll put that up there. 10 total packs, or 10 cards per pack, 8 total packs, 80 total cards. There's 100 cards in the checklist. There's also 2 autographs. Let's see what we can do with this encore presentation here. Hayden Birdsong is going to start this one off. And Jackson Holiday. There's also some short prints like the Happy Little Mistakes. We actually found one of those in our breaks. It's actually a pretty funny card. It's Jackson Merrill, who's rounding second base. And instead of wearing a hat, Merrill is rocking the Bob Ross fro. It's great. I'll have to make it into a short so you can see it if you didn't catch the live streams. There's the bat on the ball insert, and it is numbered 1099, Gunnar Henderson, numbered 11 of 99, and look what we've got here. What a great card this is. Budding Talents. That's a beautiful card. Paul Skeens. It's unfortunately, though, a fake autograph that's printed on there. However, luckily, last break, we did pull a Paul Skeens autograph for Frederick, so he's got one coming on the way. It was out of a tribute box. Still get those sleeved up. Those 2 inserts. There's Mookie Betts doing his little monster dance. Joe DiMaggio. We got a rookie card here. It's going to be Cade Povich to wrap up pack number 1. On to pack number 2. These Joy of Baseball boxes, really, really tough to get. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you probably tried to get it through the drop when it came out about a month ago or whenever they went on sale. Really, really tough. I guess they just don't make a whole lot of them. There's not even a lot on eBay anymore, which is leading to that big price increase. Almost $1,000 a box. Here's Brent Rooker. He's got 30 home runs this year. Cecil Fielder right there on the easel. Numbered to 75. And here comes her autograph. It's numbered to 75. It's Spencer Swellenbach. We've pulled him a lot, actually, out of Bob Ross. I think I've probably now opened about 5 or 6 Bob Ross boxes, and I feel like I've pulled this exact player in different parallels, different colors, but I feel like this is at least the 3rd time I've pulled a Spencer Swellenbach out of the Bob Ross collection. So that's 1 auto down. There's Jason Dominguez. Ken Griffey Jr. would be a nice one to pull. Kind of interesting. They went with the Reds uniform for the kid. More along the lines of the late stages of his career when he was a little heavier instead of the prime years with the Mariners. but still, a Griffey card is a good one nonetheless. Here we go with pack number 3 of this video. Jackson Jobe is going to start it off. Got the Dylan Cruz rookie card right there. We'll get that one sleeved up. We'll get both of those sleeved up. And there's Bob Ross with the batting helmet. That's the one that we found that was a happy little mistake. He has a Bob Ross fro instead of that batting helmet that is almost falling off. Griffin Conine. And we've got Rhett Lauder on the Budding Talents insert card. Another Griffey right there. And we'll notice that Griffey, we got maybe a photo variation going on here. 2 Griffies out of these last 2 packs, and they are definitely different images. So I'll go back and I'll pull out that other Griffey for us. There we go. Paul Skeens. Like this card a lot. Paul Skeens is always a winner. Fantastic card right there. Let's see that other Griffey. So let's take a look. We got 2 different images here. One is going to be a photo variation. There's your 2 Griffies. Take a look at the back. Okay, it's numbered short print. So the Griffey where, following through there, that's the short print. It does say SP on the back. So they do make that easy for you. So if you're out there and you open a box of Bob Ross, make sure you check all the numbers for the short prints because it will say SP. Let's see if we got one so far that we missed. Starting to get pretty good with Bob Ross. We open it every single live stream on Whatnot, at least for the last 2 weeks we have. No other short prints in there. On to the next one. So a short print of Ken Griffey Jr. Very nice. Let's see what else we got. Vlad Jr. There's Ichiro. And we're going to have Johnny Bench right there. On to the numbered stuff. We have Jose Ramirez, numbered to 99. And this is going to be the Art of Stealing insert. These are really nice looking cards. We've got Jaron Duran right there. Art of Stealing card. Going through the forest. There's Wade Boggs, Freddie Freeman, and Connor Norby with Buster Posey to wrap up the first stack. So 1 stack down. Still looking for that massive, massive hit. We do have one more autograph coming. I'm hoping that's going to be a really nice one. I wonder what that Griffey, by the way, is going to be clocking in at. I do have my laptop down here. I can probably fire it up and look at recently sold and see what the Griffey short print does go for. There's Trey Turner, and we've got a Jackson Merrill, numbered to 50 on the blue. Not too bad right there. Derek Jeter. And by the way, this Derek Jeter, it's a short print right there. Derek Jeter short print with the, I don't know, kind of looks like it was maybe painted in Central Park. So it's kind of a cool backdrop for a Yankees card. There's Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly right there. And last but not least, we've got the Jackson Chourio. I'm really curious about that Ken Griffey Jr. and also that Derek Jeter to some extent. What is it worth? So SP Griffey Bob Ross collection. Let's go and see. I'm looking at recently sold because you could list that for whatever. And the short print has recently sold for, looks like $20. Wow, one sold for $69, had a bunch of bids. So the prices range from $20 up to $69 on that Griffey short print. Not too bad. Here we go with this next one. 3 packs left. The other autograph is still out there. We've got Kyle Tucker starting this one off with Jose Ramirez. There's Ronald Acuna Jr. We're going to have another Ronnie coming up. Brooks Lee rookie card, and it's numbered. Ronald Acuna Jr. This one's going to be numbered to 99, and we're going to have back-to-back Art of the Steal. And this one's a really nice card to 99 right there with Bryce Turing. These would be nice, blown up. I mean, they don't do box toppers, but that would be really interesting if next year Topps would do a big oversized box topper card, because honestly, with the backgrounds, these look really great. This is my favorite type of insert from these Bob Ross boxes. There's Roki right there on the rookie card. We've got the Francisco Lindor. That Roki, by the way, is card number 100, the very last card of the set. Roki Sasaki, kind of a completely lost year for him. Good time to maybe get his rookies if you think he is going to recover and be the real deal, like this guy is. Shohei Ohtani. What's he up to now? 52 home runs? What an absolute stud Ohtani has become. 52 home runs. We've got the easel card here. It is Bryce Harper, and we could have the auto coming next. Nope, Yordan Alvarez. The Bryce Harper, by the way, is numbered to 75. Yordy right there. There's PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong. We got Luis Angel Acuna rookie card. And last but not least, a Corey Seager. And we're down to our last pack. There better be an autograph in here. I sure hope so. Last pack magic. One auto still out there somewhere. Better be in this pack. There's Jacob Wilson. I got to see him play last night at PNC Park. That was pretty cool. Could potentially win the batting title. Still within striking distance. If Jacob Wilson gets red hot over the last 2 weeks, I guess now it's actually less than 2 weeks. Over the last 8 days, he could take that away from Judge if Judge cools off a bit. There's Mike Trout. I can't believe Mike Trout is down to the 220s. As of the filming of this video, Mike Trout is hitting 229. We'll see if he can get that average up a little bit. I hope he finishes with a torrid pace and can get that up into the 240s somehow. Kind of sad to see his average way down there. What a tough season for him. We are going to have our autograph coming up. So we have Pete Alonso number /99, and the card right behind it, it's going to be the auto. It's a Mets third baseman, and it's numbered to 35. It's going to be Mark Vientos. Mark Vientos right there to wrap up the 2 autos of the box. There's Ricky Henderson, Cubby Mayo with Bobby Witt Jr. and Adley Rutschman to wrap up this one. So unfortunately, we didn't get a big auto in there. The autos kind of make or break the box unless you can maybe get a nice parallel, a numbered parallel of one of the big names like an Ohtani or a Judge or a Skeens. So the box was a little bit rough. Frederick, I'm sorry that we didn't have something better for you there. I'll try to toss something in for you for a bonus. I'm going to give you a little freebie because I feel bad. $1,000 box and just did not have the fire that the last one that we opened did with the Jacob Wilson. I'm going to give you a little bonus. I'm going to make a little note on your card there. Give you something extra there because, man, Spencer Swellenbach and Mark Vientos, not the greatest autos. But it's always fun to try. I've said it many times. When you buy boxes, a lot of times it's like buying a lottery ticket. Sometimes you hit it big and you hit the jackpot. Sometimes you come out ahead. Sometimes you break even, and probably more often than not, you will come up short, and that one came up short, but still fun to rip. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope to see you guys in our breaks tomorrow, Monday with dollar singles on Monday. We used to do the dollar sales on Tuesday, but Tuesday is release day of Bowman Chrome, so we're doing a bunch of Bowman Chrome breaks on Tuesday. The dollar sale has been moved up to Monday. We'll be live on Wednesday again, so check us out on Whatnot or on YouTube. We're live in both places for you. The links are in the description if you'd like to check out the Whatnot stream so you can buy into those breaks. And I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday night. And I will see you all later. Good night, everybody.